Alright, so this may look a little weird, but I don't know why I'm doing it. But I've decided at the age of 55, I'm tired of dealing with my bald spot in the back of my head. Let's see if I can get y'all a shot of it. You can probably see it. Look at there. Alright, so this is what I'm tired of dealing with. And at this point, I didn't want to do it a year or so ago because I weighed 300 pounds and I didn't want to be a fat bald guy, just to be honest. So now that I've lost over 100 pounds, I'm at a weight that I haven't seen since my late 20s. I decided it was time. So I am about to shave my head, and I figured why not? I'll just go ahead and record it at the same time. It's not gonna be perfect, but I've got all the tools. I've got the regular clippers, all right? I've got the close clippers like that. I even got me the little Freebird thing here. I've had it for a little while now because I was planning on doing it a few weeks ago, but I wanted to hit my goal of under 200 in weight. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully it's gonna work out and not be all funny looking. And let's hope I don't have a really stupid looking head because I know that there's no going back to it. So I'm gonna take the glasses off. I'm gonna take one more sip. My liquid courage. And we'll see what happens. Who knows? We shall see, I guess. And I'm sure that there's probably going to be somebody that watches this, or if anybody watches it, you know what? I may not get anybody watching it, I don't care. But if you do, and you have done this already and shaved your head, etc., whatever, I'm sure somebody is going to say, oh, you're doing it all wrong. And that may be true, but the way I look at it is, if I'm just getting rid of all my hair, then how can I be wrong? How can there be a wrong way of doing it? So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know if there's enough battery on this thing or not, but we're gonna go. There ain't no coming back from it now, I can tell you that. I mean, I guess I could stop and do like a mohawk or something. You know, what's really funny is most everybody's been pretty okay with it. My wife has been fine with it. I think probably because I've been bugging her for a long time about it, saying I was going to do it. And so I think finally she wasn't sure if I was really going to go through with it or not. But she finally just said, okay, yeah, whatever you want to do. So I figured, well, all right. All right, what's that? I told my barber that I was going to do this. He decided, I asked him if he wanted me to bring it to him, if he wanted to do it for me. He said no. I think he didn't want to deal with the you know, the easy thing, and he wasn't really happy that I was doing it. Maybe because he was losing a customer, but I don't know. Good guy though. I liked the haircuts I was getting from him. He was doing a really good job, but just couldn't get over that that bald spot. So, you know, if I can't do that, that's kind of cool looking. Maybe a little bit of mohawk, I guess. Maybe I'll just stop here. You know, I don't think my work would have a problem with it. Just end up with this right here. I could change my mind, go back to the barber and say, hey, look, see what you can do with it, clean it up. But nah, doesn't really do anything for my bald spot. So we're gonna keep going. Whew, a lot of hair on top. Just not where I needed it. And I will say this, the last time my hair has ever been this short, I was 20 years old, going into boot camp. Yeah, 20 at boot camp. And they did about as good a job, to be honest with you. I think this is pretty much what they did. Alright. Interesting little fact. I did this to my son's hair when he was a senior in high school. Gave him a little mohawk. He wore it for about a week, maybe a couple days, I don't even know. He wore it for a few days. And then I got a call from the school. One of the assistant principals said, can't have it. I argued it. But we lost that fight. So ended up having to shave his head. But here we go. Oh my God. All right, let's take a look. Ooh. All right. Oh. All right. Let's get a little closer now. We're gonna use the Freebird. Hopefully. I made a big mess. God, I hope this doesn't hurt. That's been my biggest thing about this. Is it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? Look at these things. Like little death blades or something. We're gonna see. I don't even know what all these buttons are on. There's just one big button and a couple of lights, but green light, we're on. You're supposed to be able to just go like that. I'll tell you one thing, it doesn't hurt. I don't really know what I was expecting. And I will say this, I haven't had this thing charged. Like, I did charge it up a little bit, but again, we haven't been sitting on a charger like today. So, and I've never used it. This is the first time I've ever used it, obviously. Ooh. I don't know. You know, one thing I didn't do either, I didn't read the instructions. Figured, how hard can it be, right? I don't know how close it's going to get either. You know, when I had I don't know what you call it, bald fade. It was my hairstyle for the past, I don't know, year or so is what it was called, a bald fade. And the bald portion, I really liked it being as smooth as possible. So I'm kind of hoping, I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm hoping that I can kind of get that here as well. I don't know. I think we're almost done. It's not quite as smooth. I do have another razor that'll make it like super smooth if I wanted it to, if I needed it to. But look at that. It's kind of funny. It's like the area that my bald spot was at is the one area I'm having trouble with long hairs. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? It's right here. All right. Let's see. Pretty smooth. Now I gave this post-shave lotion, came with it. I don't know. The whole thing, actually, I'm not sponsored, obviously. How would I be sponsored? But this kit, pretty cool. It comes with a lot of stuff in it. I probably didn't even need all these other things. Apparently, I'm welcome to the family. But it's got like all these extra little doodads and stuff. Probably could have used that as the only thing I needed, but I was just comfortable with these others. But it comes with a bunch of attachments and stuff. Like whatever, we'll see. But you know, I think I paid extra for these. Actually, these didn't come with it. There was the shave gel, which, come to think of it, I probably should have used that before I shaved. That makes a lot more sense, I guess. I think there are directions on there, but they're for people with, like 10/10 eyesight or something. I don't know. Like, I can't read that. But this says post-shave lotion. So I'm thinking that that's probably what I need right now. Because I think I'm done. So we'll see. We'll put some of this on here. And then, again, I didn't read anything. Wide. It'd be kind of funny if this all of a sudden burned, right? Then it'd be funny for you. Wouldn't be funny for me. All right. All right. Well, I think that does it. I feel like I've got hair all over my face though. I always thought it was funny, when I was younger, I'd see the bald people with the beard, and I think, they lost the hair and it just moved down to here. And now that's what I'm doing. I don't know. It's just whatever. Because I did an AI thing to see what I would look like without hair, And then I also did it to see what I would look like without the beard as well. And that's a no-go. I ain't doing that. Oh. But I think I'll clean this mess up later. Let me see. Put my glasses on, see if I can. All right. Oh. This thing, I did make quite a mess, but here you go. Do we get a spot, or is that a, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look back on the video and see what that is, if that's a hair or a mole or something. I don't know. And then, oh, let's see. There. So, oh, all right. Probably should have closed that closet door. There we have it. So, I don't know. I think I'm all right with it. I don't really have much of a choice now. Feels pretty cool. I think over time, maybe like here, it's all smooth. Up top, it's still kind of like a rough feeling. So I don't know. I do have another shaver that I can use that I used for the closeness back here before, but I don't know. We'll see. Nobody at work has seen me yet. In fact, my wife hasn't seen me yet. So I am going to try to clean up a little bit here, and I'll probably put on another shirt because I got hair all over this. Then I'll take you with me to go show my wife, and we'll get her reaction. So we'll see what happens. All right, hold on.